So we're here backstage at Tramlines Festival for Virgin Radio as part of the Summer of Live Music, and I'm joined now by Blossoms. We've got Tom and Joe, so thank you very much for having us today.
Thanks for having us.
And without too many spoilers, what have you got planned for your set later? You looking forward to it?
Yeah, some choreographed dancing if they're lucky. I'm not joking, by the way, I'm being serious.
Oh, there he is. Been pulling out the bag, haven't you, T?
Yeah. There's the reason why I never returned your calls. We did a choreographed dance in Japan on the music video.
So it's a proper choreographed one?
Yeah, so I've been doing it live sometimes depending how much my guard is down.
Are we talking Macarena levels of choreography or more boy band air grabs?
It's a little bit, but it's a bit steps.
Apparently it's like based around the traditional Japanese dance.
Oh, is it? Just looked a bit like steps to me. No offence.
No. It did.
It's got a lot of this.
We don't offend anyone's culture anytime soon.
No,
yeah, I'm sure.
no.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I was also severely jet lagged, and in Japan it's
So yeah, but then songs from our first album and our second album.
So it depends how many beers you've had, depending on how much dancing there'll be.
Pretty much, yeah.
And so I heard that it was Oasis that got you into music, so that was one of the reasons you first started songwriting.
Yeah.
How does it feel being on the same bill as Noel Gallagher?
Well, we actually supported Noel in Europe in April. We did like a full 3-week tour.
Oh wow! So you got to spend a lot of time.
Yeah, so it was like we were like wow. So yeah, even now it's still like cool. Do you know what I mean? To be one. We're on just before Noel, do you know what I mean? So I suppose if you'd have told us when we were going to watch Oasis in 2009, oh, you'll be on just before Noel at a big festival, you'd be like, nah. But yeah, it's cool.
Because you did that Castlefield Bowl date, didn't you? It was at 8,000 people, and I think you did an Oasis cover there. So you're going to be...
Yeah, we did whatever with strings.
Amazing. So are you going to be doing any while you're on tour with him, or doing it tonight, or is that a bit too much pressure knowing that he's in the area?
Yeah, I wouldn't dare drop a cover of an Oasis tune while he was in a 10-mile radius.
You'd do it, wouldn't you? And then he'd do it and just be like, just look now. Do you know what I mean?
I might throw in Last Christmas by Wham.
Oh, that's an amazing cover.
Yeah.
So steps, dancing and Wham, what more could you want?
It's like a wedding disco if you're getting married at Christmas. Because that'd be weird in the summer, wouldn't it?
When you get married, you'll probably have it Wham on any time. Last Christmas, you love that tune.
I do. First dance, why not?
It's the gift that keeps giving, just June wedding.
It is a great tune. Take the sleigh bells off it, it's timeless, all year round.
That's why it keeps going.
Lyrics? Last Christmas.
Last summer.
It's the melody for me.
Change it.
Last summer, yeah.
Last summer. Yeah, do you know what?
Easter. The list goes on.
Yeah, just change the season.
Halloween
wedding, have a themed one. So after the success of your self-titled debut album, obviously you released your second one, which was Cool Like You. So did you have any difficult second album moments? Was there any extra pressure now that you knew that people were going to hear it after it went to number one? Obviously it's a very different writing process.
I think early days you felt a bit of pressure, didn't you, Tom?
Yeah, I think it'd be weird if you didn't feel it. Do you know what I mean? I didn't feel it to the point where I couldn't sleep and I was sending myself fully under. It was kind of like enough to motivate me to I want to, kind of chase it a bit, don't you? Because it would be easy to become complacent and think, I've made it now, which it was the opposite. I didn't feel like that. I felt I need to get my head down and keep writing songs. So there was times when we were on tour in Europe and I'd be like, I need to write songs, what am I doing with myself? Do you know what I mean? I felt a bit frustrated, but then I'd go home from being on tour and write a song and I'd be like, I feel better.
Do you find that you have different goals in mind, in the sense that you're writing a song thinking, okay, this is how this is going to sound on a festival stage now? Obviously when you were first starting out you were playing smaller venues.
Yeah, I think I've always wrote in a big chorus, like I was saying before. Noel Gallagher's been a big influence as a songwriter and he's always wrote big choruses and stuff, so I've always wrote songs with them kind of festival-y big choruses from when we were playing to 12 people. Do you know what I mean? So that the way I write songs has not changed, so I've still got that them pop sensibilities just embedded in me. So there is that. I have wrote some of them on the second album and people are singing them at festivals, but I weren't writing it going, this is for the people at festivals. It's just the way I write songs, you know what I mean? So
we play your songs a lot on Virgin. Obviously there's a reason why I Never Returned Your Calls is one of my favourites.
Nice snappy title.
Yeah,
rolls off the tongue.
It's good for me when you're doing a link in between. You can fill some time.
Yeah.
But when was the last time you ghosted somebody or somebody ghosted you?
I wouldn't call it ghosted. It depends what you... I think ghosted is more if you maybe... I've never done this, by the way, but people who maybe lead someone on to think it's something more than it is, then they ghost them and just jib them off completely. I've not returned the calls, but that was after do you know what I mean? A 2-year relationship, do you know what I mean? Which is different, innit?
Do you know what? I once sort of aided a ghosting. Which, but it wasn't really
You were aiding
ghosting.
and abetting.
I'm not going to say his or her name, but I once got invited to the cinema with my mate, and I was like, oh, it's just normal. And then when we got there, he was meeting, oh God, I said he was meeting a girl. And I
So
was
you were
just
third
there,
wheel.
And I was the person, I think, just to sort of break it off, that it's to her, more like, yeah, it's not a date.
So you were the buffer in
That's
between.
what I mean. So
yeah.
I was sort of there going, well, this is awkward for me. Because it looks like I've gone, oh, I'll go to the cinema with you. Do you know what I mean? Or like sort of persuade, but yeah. And that was horrible. And then he even went to go and have a meeting somewhere for like 45 minutes. So it was just me and her. And I was a bit like,
Well, he left you with her as well,
Yeah.
so you're essentially babysitting the date. Yeah, that's.
do you know what that was?
Yep.
You're not going to out them that much.
No. Cruel.
It was the weirdest. But that's the closest I think I've been. I'm trying to think. I've probably been ghosted before. Do you know what I mean?
Jump up in the mic. There.
When I was in school. Do you know what I mean? There's plenty of times.
I never even got to the ghosting part.
You're wise.
No one cared.
I cared.
Cheers,
Well,
mate.
in terms of the lyrical content of the song, it seems to be more like it was a relationship that had ended. It was a proper relationship,
Yeah,
and
it
it's
was-
almost you've seen them on a night out, and now you have that pang of regret of
There you go.
seeing them. Yeah, so I suppose ghosting in a sense is you've met someone on Tinder and gone.
Yeah,
"Nah,
that's
bored now."
ghosting, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
not getting back with someone is a different realm completely, I think.
And have you ever had any awkward moments where someone's got in touch and gone, "Is that song about me?"
No, but
Yeah.
I presume.
Someone thought a song was about them.
Did you?
Yeah, I'll tell you that later as well.
I presume they know that it's about them. Some of the songs, yeah, because I was only with them for that period of time, and then the songs came out shortly after. So,
All the happy ones are about me, I know that.
yeah.
I just imagined you.
But no one's ever been in touch. Because,
Really angry.
No, because I blocked the number.
And that's the reason why you never return the call.
Yeah.
It's a simple answer.
It's simple and
number's
effective.
blocked.
Yeah. So you write the song about them and then just gone.
Not that quick. It wasn't that
Yeah,
quick.
it's copious amounts.
Can we stop talking about it?
Do you want to keep digging? Keep
Nah.
going. Yeah.
Sick.
And do you have a favourite song to perform live? Moving swiftly on.
I think it changes frequently for each band member, but I really like playing I Can't Stand It, which was the first single from this album.
Is that your love album?
Yeah, I love it live.
Do you know what? I've got two. I love playing Cool Like You because it's just mint and it's good for me, it's fun. But at the moment I'm getting back into Deep Grass, an older tune, but
The last track on our first album, we started playing it again live. So it's
That's a bit more of a
when you
novelty
bring
again, isn't it?
you
Yeah,
bring, like, you get bored of it at one point, and then
was
when you don't
the-
play it for half a year, you feel like, oh, I want to play it again
the
now.
first song we played off the album that wasn't a single.
Off the first album, yeah.
That was
So it's because now you've got the 2 albums worth of music to choose from.
Hard to
It's-
cut down
yeah.
the set list, but no, yeah. At the moment, I Can't Stand
I
It.
think we've got to the point now where we just leave it to Tom to pick. Because when all of you start saying stuff, it gets too complicated. But it's still like, you just want to go, Tom.
We've started changing the order as well now. On the UK tour, we did like the same set each night, and it becomes a bit repetitive.
Yeah.
So we've delved into just like, kind of just like random within. Do you know what I mean? Fast ones at the start.
Yeah.
Still semi-ruled, but still bit mixed up.
And if you had a dream festival lineup, if you could have any 3 acts, so either living or dead, they could still be together or they could have split up, what 3 would you have?
Oasis,
Oasis,
ABBA,
the Smiths.
ABBA.
and the Smiths. Yeah.
Well, ABBA are getting back together, aren't they? So you might.
Yeah,
be
but I
enough.
don't know if it in like some like 3D form or something stupid like that.
No, apparently it isn't. It's like
Is it legit?
Hologram.
Yeah, I can't see them nailing it up and down the country. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Playing everywhere. I think they're just gonna probably bring out a tune and be like, "There's your fix for another 40 years." You know what I mean?
What do you
It'll
think?
be mint as well, won't it?
But yeah, I love ABBA. I'm not like slagging them off there. I just realistically I can't see them touring heavily, but I might be wrong.
But you're quite negative with stuff like that, aren't you?
Pessimistic.
What do you think the chances are of the Oasis reunion after Liam's tweet to Noel?
I think.
He's done that a few times, hasn't he?
Yeah, I can't see it happening personally. As much as a fan, I would love it to happen. I just can't see it happening.
I think they're both doing too well on their own for it to be a thing that they'd need to do.
Yeah.
And apart from wellies and a tent, what do you think are the festival essentials that people need to bring?
Flushable wipes.
In unison.
Flushable.
Something you've learned from experience over the tours.
can take the unflushable though. Just what I just point out there.
You say can take it.
Yeah, they can take the unflushable.
Yeah.
It's not really proper flush, is it? No, it doesn't need to break up that.
Yeah, we.
Yeah. They're like a hobnob at portable toilet.
And anything else you would like to say?
Tom's happy, isn't he?
This is me in a good mood. True.
No, it is.
No, I've said all I need to say.
Lovely. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for your time, and good luck with the set later.
Cheers.
Thank you.
It's all about the music. Virgin Radio.